Where you calling me from? Is your name Lexi?
Yeah, that's fine. A lot of people call me Lexi, or you could call me Lexi. Doesn't matter.
What do you want me to call you? Ooh, what happened?
It doesn't
What
matter. You could call me Lexi Lex. It doesn't matter.
What do you want me to call you?
It don't matter, Kendra. Lexi
Okay.
Lex.
Do you want me to call you Lexi Lex?
No, I'm saying you could call me Lex. You could call me Lexi. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll call you Lexi. Lexi, how old are you?
I'm 31.
This your first time here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, they're telling me you've been here before. So
Yes.
where you calling me from?
The outskirts of Tampa, Florida.
So do you have an update?
Yeah, I could give you an update.
Well, is that why you called me, to give me an update?
Sure, yeah, pretty much, because a lot of people been reaching out to me, asking for updates, and been asking me to come back.
Why is she being so difficult? These are pretty simple questions. You went through 45 seconds of, you want me to call you Lexi Lex, Lexi Lex? What? I mean, what? Goodness gracious.
I'm here with my update, so yeah, that's pretty much why I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember when you were here the first time. So why?
So I was here back. I was on Facebook back in 2022. I want to say probably like October, November. So yeah.
And what happened? Because I want to know why they wanted to hear an update from you. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Well, that particular incident, a lot of people was reaching out because the person who I came in contact with was basically on the run or on the search for a green card. But however, since that I met somebody else and whatnot, so people are like wondering what I'm doing now or whatever, like who I'm talking to now and stuff like that. So.
Well, because I'm sorry, Lexi, so I don't remember everything. So I'm going to have to ask you some questions so we can all be on the same page. So in 2022, you met a person you was dating from a different country?
No, they actually live here. They actually live here in the country. They live in Georgia and whatnot. It was the African dude, Muhammad.
Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to remember. So Muhammad came on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you okay?
I sat there and talked about him coming on the show, and then a lot of women started inboxing me saying that he was reaching out to them, basically begging for a green card and stuff like that, and whatever the case may be. But that's beyond the point. Like, people have still been reaching out to me up to this day, asking for an update. Like, I met somebody else and whatnot that reached out to me from the show. So
okay. So just for clarity, Muhammad, did you like take a bus or something?
No, I drove, Kendra.
Okay, it was something. I knew it was something. Okay, so where did you live at the time?
Florida.
You lived in Florida and he lived where?
Georgia.
And you drove from Florida to Georgia to meet him?
Correct.
And y'all spent a weekend together? Like, how did it work?
Correct, yeah.
And then, did he not call you after or something?
No, that's not the case. He was calling and stuff like that. We fell out. It was just a whole lot of stuff. And I was like peeping stuff. And he pretty much, while I was there, he got mad because I left and went to the store by myself.
Okay. So that relationship, was that ever a relationship?
That really didn't go anywhere. Like, I had stopped talking to him because it got like really crazy. So I stopped talking to him.
How long did y'all talk for?
We had been talking for a few months, but once he started acting crazy and everything, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. So have your head cut off, Lexi. So now you have a new man.
Yeah. Let me not act like that, Kendra. Yes, correct.
Okay, so what did you want to share with us?
Like, is people asking me, am I single? No, I'm not single. And whatnot. So yeah, like, I'm like this. You can find certain people on here and whatnot, because I guess the main questions people are having is like, is it good people out there? It's like, you have to basically risk it's a risk. You have to take chances. So I can't tell people what to do or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I have a new relationship and everything and whatnot. Like, me and this person, we've been talking for 2 years, and then we recently started dating back in June. So.
Okay, and you guys met from the show?
Correct.
How did you guys meet?
Well, he reached out to me, and then he came down here back in June. So.
And where does he live? Where did he live?
He lives in Arkansas.
Okay. So he relocated to Tampa, Florida, or he still lives in Arkansas?
He still lives there. Mm-mm.
Okay. So now you guys are in a committed relationship.
I'm gonna put it like this: at the current moment, probably not, because right now everything is kind of at a standstill right now. We was in a committed relationship, supposed to be, but right now he got his ass on his shoulders.
So what happened for y'all not to be in a committed relationship right now, Lexi?
Well, men, I'm gonna put it like this: some men are just difficult. Like, he got mad because I asked to go home early. So
Lexi, let me ask you this. Why are you, this is I just want to get an insight. So this is the second guy you're coming on the show to talk about your experience with, which is fair. But both of these are not necessarily your man. In both cases, they were just experience of you dealing with the man, but it wasn't necessarily a relationship.
No, I won't say that. I won't say that, Kendra, because
I asked you clear. Go ahead.
Because the one that I am currently with now, yes, that is my man, but he can also potentially be everybody else's man. We don't know this.
Well, I guess what I'm saying, I asked you clearly if he was your man, and you just said right now you would not say that. So which one is it? I'm just trying to get clarity. So what do you want to?
So technically, yes, he's my man. But when I say like technically not right now, it's because right now the communication right now is off. Like right now he's mad, so you could be mad, have your little time out to yourself. I don't care.
So I guess my question, what I was gonna say.
So why make these things difficult? The man is demonstrating he doesn't want to be with you. He makes you tingle, and so that's why you're with him. And he's getting what he wants from you when he comes to visit you. Getting some of that good. If it's good, it might be good. You gotta leave the dude alone. End it, block, all of that stuff. Hopefully he doesn't know where you live at. But since he came to visit, no, you drove to him.
Say, Lexi, this is the second time you came on this worldwide platform to talk about men you are dealing with. But in the moments you came on, maybe you guys were good before, but according to what you're saying right now in this space, you're not. And you did the same thing with Muhammad when you came on to talk about that experience.
I'm not on here to, like with Muhammad, I was trying to air him out. I'm not coming on here to air the person out that I'm talking to and that I'm dealing with, like, because that's not the case. Because at the end of the day, it's a relationship.
Well, Lexi, can I finish my question? You keep cutting me off before I get to the question.
Okay, go ahead.
The question I have is, why do you keep calling this worldwide platform to talk about men you're dealing with in the moment when they're not your man?
Well, that's a good question, but the situation, like I said, with Muhammad, it was the purpose of basically letting people know that he was out there trying to scam people for green cards and stuff like that. Like, that's not cool whatsoever. Now, the situation now, with my current situation, like, I'm not calling to air him out because that's not what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, like I said, people have your differences or whatever the case may be, and he can have his time to himself. Like, I'm not sitting here coming to air him out and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we have a relationship, we have other stuff going on and stuff like that. So I get what you're asking, but I'm not here to air nobody out this time. So
okay, so I have some paid questions. I'm about to get to them, but I want to get clarity. What was the goal of you calling me tonight?
Just to give an update, because like I said, people been reaching out to me, and even like people, because there's been times where people was like messaging me while I'm in the comments and I'm laying right next to him and asking for me to give an update. But see, he doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't want to, because he's a private person. So I have to respect that.
Okay, but you got so many requests on updates, you felt the need to come back to tell us all.
Yeah, because I just got tired of people inboxing me.
Okay, we got some paid questions for you. LL Cool K said, first she said she got a new man, then she pauses and got stuck when Kendra asked the question. Don't be pressed for love, queen. Take your time respectfully.
I appreciate that, but I ain't pressed for love, and it's not called being stuck. It's just like sometimes you if you don't know how to answer a certain question because you may be going through something right now, like that's just what it is. And I tend to pause up when if I don't know how to answer something, I'm gonna sit there and freeze up. That's just who I am.
No, and from my point of view to that,
Well, you don't know how to answer something. That means you have something to hide. The truth is real easy to come out and say, no matter, because people gonna judge you regardless. So don't worry about that part. Just say what it is. If you putting yourself out here like this on these public platforms multiple times at that, to the point where people are asking you and inboxing you for updates, just answer the question. You already out here.
respect that. But then again, you called us up to answer these questions, right? So it's
Right.
different. You volunteered to call me
Right.
to share
Right. Oh,
this information.
so I get what you're.
wait,
I'm
but
just.
you can't keep cutting me off, Lexi. You gotta let me finish my statements, and then you can respond after. That's fair. But you gotta let me get it all out. So my confusion lies at if this wasn't this time to share, then you could have waited till you guys were in a better space and then called us back with the proper update. But whatever. We kind of get it now. That's all I was saying.
So yeah, that's the end of this video. Kendra is growing tired of these women. My prediction is, Kendra all about the money, so I don't know. But what I think she might do is win this singles app. If it takes off like she needed to, and the income from the singles app replace the income of this single show, I think Kendra's gonna call it a wrap, because this stuff can be mentally draining when you're dealing with basically the same kind of difficult, ratchet four baby daddies, I'm sorry. 4 baby daddies, 4 kids, like the woman that was on yesterday. And I can see how this can be just so mentally draining.